No more discussion of Obamacare Medicaid expansion. That's the biggest highlight of another successful year in the legislature. Tennessee placed the final nail in the coffin of Obamacare Medicaid expansion when Governor Haslam signed my Stop Obamacare Act earlier this month. This will save Tennessee taxpayers $200 million a year, and that's assuming the federal government will keep its promise to pay 90% in future years. As a congressman told me in December, if you think that rate's going to stay at 90%, you're kidding yourself. This law ensures that Tennessee taxpayers will not get left footing the bill for Obamacare. I was excited to send another message to the federal government with my call for a federal balanced budget amendment. It passed the Senate 28-0, and Tennessee became the 22nd out of 34 states necessary to call for a constitutional convention. Since then, Michigan became number 23. Only 11 more to go. Tennessee also became the 48th state to end forced annexation, thanks to a bill I was the first to co-sponsor that was signed into law this month. The new law requires a majority vote from the people prior to their being annexed. Cities like Memphis will now have to prove to residents that they will provide sufficient services and increase property values for those that they hope to annex. The biggest disappointment this year was that the governor's Opportunity Scholarships bill didn't pass. This would allow low-income children in the 4 largest counties to take $6,500 of the funds that we already spend on them to whichever private school their parents choose. The bill made it closer to passage than it ever has in the 9 years that I've been working on it. Of course, the legislature did pass wine in grocery stores this year, and that took 7 years to pass. If I'm fortunate enough to come back next year, I pledge to continue my work to ensure that all our children receive the quality education they deserve.